Oh hi, I'm Drew Lee and welcome to my channel Amputee. Today this will be a video about me speaking to Dr. Colonel Mostardo via a video call, and I'll let you watch the video, see what happens, and have a little chat and a shimmy afterward. I said chat, not shout. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. Right, let's get this video call started. Press OK to join the waiting room. Hello, is that Drew? Hello, yep. Right, I'm just going to confirm some details just so we have got the right patient. So your name is Drew Lee. Yep. You're good looking, fabulous, and everybody thinks that you are the best. Yep. And the GP that you are under is extremely pleasant and sounds like heaven compared to all the horror stories from your family and friends. Is that correct? Absolutely. Right, no problem. There is a slight delay in the appointment. Okay, she's running a little bit late, but it shouldn't be too long. Okay, I'll put you through now. Okay, thank you. Hello Drew, I am Colonel Mostardo. Do apologise for the delay. Just been ever so busy today. Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to speak with you. Now, I understand you need an amputation of the leg. Yes. Spoken to Dr. Lala. I'm just making some notes with my barrel pen. Yes, my knee actually broke into 50 plus pieces and I had to mould it together, so the whole knee is extremely painful at the moment. And yes, Dr. Lala referred me to you. So, you've spoken to all of the doctors and they are all in agreement, and we are all 100% sure that this amputation does need to go. Yes, I spoke to Dr. Lala, Dr. Razbataz, Dr. Akikoki, and other doctors. They weren't even sure if it's a swing or a roundabout or God knows what. And it's definitely above the knee. So thank you for explaining everything. What we need to do is have you come in the next few weeks and we'll get you to have an x-ray upon arrival, and then myself and you will have a chat, have a look at the x-rays, and I'll explain the procedure a little bit more, and I will also go into the detail of the technique that I will be using to minimise the phantom limb pain. Okay? One of the things that I will also be doing, I'll be writing a letter to your GP, and I will be explaining to them that you'll be having an amputation and they need to get the OTs round to your residence. They need to go around your residence and they need to make sure that everything is amputee ready. So then once you've had the amputation, you're not in hospital for that long, then you can go home and then you haven't got to stress about anything. So I like to run in parallel with everybody, so we go parallel. We love parallel working together. We love people working together, okay? Parallel. So while you are going and rising up to the top of my list, they will be going around your house, sorting out everything, getting the x-rays, looking at everything, getting pre-op ready. So by the time you're at the top, everything is also at the top, and that's all done. So we're in, out, and we'll shake it all about. So how long until, once all this is joined together, would I end up having the amputation done once everything's kind of worked in parallel? So once everything runs in parallel, it would probably be around 2 months. So, Drew, I will speak to you soon, okay? Goodbye. Now he goes onto that list. So I hope you enjoyed that. I always enjoy doing a little bit of a shimmy with a wig. And yes, so I did speak to the doctor via video call. Yes, was half an hour late. She was very busy. That was absolutely fine. When we spoke, it was, to me, very clinical. When I've spoken to previous doctors, such as Dr. Lala, Dr. Okikoki, Dr. Razmataz, they all were a little bit more personal. They were asking, more questions about what happened to the leg, how things have gone on over the past, well, now it's 2.5 years. And with this one, there was none of that. It was more of like very wants to get the questions and the boxes ticked and then move on to the next stage. Basically wanted to make sure that I was happy with my decision of the amputation, and basically, yeah, just wanted to get everything, get the ball rolling, get the paperwork done, which to me, I was a little bit put off. I wasn't put off with having the amputation done. I was just put off because it just all was just like a before I could even really have time to sit and properly chat. Now, I'm actually going to see her. I need to see her face to face and have an x-ray done. She's going to discuss in more detail the technique that she's using for the operation to minimise the phantom pain. So basically, yeah, she said that she wants things to run in parallel, so then when I'm ready for the amputation operation, I will be as prepared as can be, both mentally and physically, because I won't be in the hospital for that long. So that would include someone coming round my flat and discussing changes that need to be made, and I don't think there would be too many changes in the flat, but Colonel Mostardo said before the amputation they will come round and they will take a look at the place, make sure that everything is ready, so that when I'm ready to go home, that will all be in place, and that will be another huge stress off of my mind. So I think that was a good idea. I asked how long that would be. She said by the time that everything gets sorted out, blah 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 blah, and I'm on the top of her list. She said about 2 months. Now, that also didn't sit well with me because I've been pushing, to speak to her, which I have, because of the pain. I'm a little bit worried about the state of my leg, but I will bring this up when I see her face to face. I didn't get to ask really any questions because I think having that initial video consultation, I think she was like, right, are you actually going to be on my books, or are you someone that isn't ready for the amputation? What needs to be done? So yeah, I mean, I've done everything that she's asked previously. I've had consultations with all the doctors that I've worked with. They all think that above the knee amputation is the best route. For me, mentally and physically, I want the amputation now. Like the last 2.5 years, I am done. Physically and mentally done. I'm ready to just close that door, put it to the side, have the amputation done and move on. And I'm actually ready for those battles mentally and physically to get over the healing process and to hopefully get a good fitting prosthetic, because since the last video, been struggling to make coffee, been struggling to do a bit of cleaning around the house, well, struggling to get off the bed, struggling to get off the couch, not really wanting to do anything because I'm getting frustrated, annoyed with myself. So I'm ready now, mentally. So as soon as I have that appointment face to face with Conan Mostardo, I will be doing an update. I'm hoping that I will feel a lot more positive because I'm going to write all the questions down that I want. I'm going to explain to her my leg is black and blue, and she might say, oh my god, let's go around the corner and have a quick job now. But who knows. But anyway, yeah, felt a bit clinical, felt a bit like nah, but as I mentioned before, probably just wants to make sure I'm ready on the books and get the process going really. And I know she's an extremely busy doctor. I can't fault that, and I've been told she's brilliant with excellent results. So I think patience is just gonna have to be something I need. So patience is a virtue, as they say. Bollocks, fuck off. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall speak to you very soon. Bye.